And good Friday morning. Welcome to Memorial Day weekend as it officially gets underway this morning. How are you doing? I hope well. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we'll go over some weather this morning and getting you prepared for the morning show coming at 8 o'clock this morning as Candace will join me. We'll have a special guest, the top cop, the police chief of Meridian. He'll be joining us, Chris Reed. I hope you'll join us right at 8 o'clock this morning as he'll come in as we'll discuss everything that's going to go on over the weekend and good things and what to expect. I really wish that I could start this morning out with a different, I guess, string of stories. But this really goes hand in hand with this weekend is what is on the way. We have had a string of wrecks and deaths so far in the state of Mississippi. I'm not sure if you're aware of all of these. We go to our first story, and again, I hate to be a downer as we start our morning, but as we head into this weekend, so many things can happen. We don't want any more lives lost. We go to Clark County Hot Topics first. We go to the accident that happened yesterday afternoon that was out on Duns Falls Road. There has been a 15-year-old child, I believe it's a female, that was killed in an accident. The life flight was called in, and another person was taken to a hospital. At this point, that's all the details that I have at this moment. No names have been released, but I do know that it's a 15-year-old. Horrible as we begin this weekend, a child losing their life over the weekend, and that happened so close to home. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It's a tight-knit community and just a sad situation. The next thing that happened, this happened on Wednesday. I don't believe anybody was hurt, but this was in Philadelphia as we go to the Neshoba Democrat as they shared their story of a wreck where somebody ran in. This is where the Popeyes is, right back here in the background. This is the fast-paced urgent care, and someone ran into the front of the store. Nothing serious there, but some damage was done there in Philadelphia. That was on late Wednesday afternoon, I think around 7:30. And this next thing that I was going to show, and this is just how quickly life can be taken away from you. And be on your P's and Q's no matter where you go this weekend because it can happen in an instant. This is North Mississippi. And let me pull this up and show you this. This was an 18-wheeler that was rear-ended by I believe it's a UPS 18-wheeler, and it takes the bed of the truck and takes the entire cab off the front of the 18-wheeler in front of it. If you look at this now, there's nothing gory. It's a wreck. The gentleman in this did lose his life. As you look at this, this is just, and let's go back and look at this of what can easily happen in a wreck. This is the flatbed that he was hauling that jumped on top of the rig itself. It threw it up and over the top of it and just sheared it completely off. Now, when that's the UPS truck that rear-ended him, and as it goes on across, the gentleman did die later. At the scene of the accident, both of them were still alive. But that can happen to any of us in a heartbeat. And that's going to be a lot of people out on Mississippi highways and Alabama highways, no matter where you're watching from this morning. Be careful. Somewhere that guy was a dad, a father, somebody, and ends in tragedy. And we certainly hate that. And that can happen so many times. So just be on your P's and Q's as you begin this Memorial Day weekend. Remember what this is all about, honoring the ones that gave all for us. A very somber weekend in a lot of ways. I know we have barbecues and we enjoy it just the same, but remember that. We'll have our big ceremony in downtown Meridian beginning at 10 a.m. on Monday, if you can be there, and they're going to read the names of those who gave all for our country. A few things that went on over the weekend there, but I thought I would share those with you, and I just keep that in mind. The threat of severe weather has really moved out of our area, but we are going to get wet. Let's go to radar and change the tone and make it a little bit better for a second there. Just keep all that in mind, what I said. As we go to radar, we pull this up. We show our showers are out to the west. There's no way we're getting around this. We're going to get wet. 70% chance of showers in the forecast today. This line at this point stretches from Alexandria, Louisiana, right through Vicksburg and on up into Jackson, Tennessee, and headed toward the Nashville area as well. It's moderate rain. There's no severe mixed in with this that's going to be with us. There's a small chance of some severe weather up in the northwest corner of Mississippi, but central Mississippi and west back to Jackson is going to be all right, so nothing to worry about on that end of it. So some good news as we begin this day. We needed a little bit of that, didn't we? As we begin it there. Let's talk about some plumbing because, well, it does happen. Things break, don't work. And if you live anywhere here down in the Hattiesburg area, down in the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Master Flow Plumbing want to be that one call that you make. They want to be able to service you and take care of you. You've seen me talk about these guys before. Occasionally, this does happen to you. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's a disaster for you. They can get under your home and dig this out, locate the problem, and repair it. This is underneath the slab home here. This is a front yard that they had to redo where somebody ran over it and busted some clay pipe that was put in the ground years and years ago. A busted pipe there, they repaired. A whole complete line that sprung a leak. And you know how they get over about a 30-year period there. It's going to crack and bust. Now, this is under a home here after pipes have rusted. You see that? And that's what that is above there. This is connecting to the bottom of the house, which causes this problem, where you'll have a slab leak coming in your home. You want to get that fixed. Galen and his crew can take care of you from fixing these minor faucet repairs to getting your drains cleaned at $125. No service charge to come. 60-day guarantee, a flat $125 charge. Not bad at all. They'll do water leaks. They'll fix your toilets. And also, if you need some tile work done in your bathrooms, if you're redoing those, they do that as well. Anything plumbing is what they handle. Do a great job there. One of the jobs that they fixed up there. See it. It's Master Flow Plumbing. Check them out. They'll help you. 36 years of experience. I've known Galen a long time. He'll take care of you there. Talk to him today to make sure that you get yours done correctly right the first time. All right, let's turn to weather now.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
And here we go off into this forecast for the weekend, and we do have a good-looking weekend. There's no doubt about it. As we go back and we look at what happened on this day, it was 1962. Our record high was set for this day. It was 96 degrees. If you were outside yesterday, it almost felt like it, but it wasn't. Our low was set in 1961, the year before. Boy, that was a drastic thing, one year to the next. 42 degrees set in 1961. As we roll through this, the severe storm possibility is out to our west, up in the northwest. They're in the Delta, so nothing in our immediate area here or in Alabama. But as we look at this is the forecast for today. Afternoon showers after 1 o'clock this afternoon. You're probably going to get wet at some point. This is slowly making its way across the state, so be ready for that. Our highs today, as you see in Meridian, about 87. As we make our way into Philadelphia and you go on up toward the Louisville area, probably going to be 84 to 83 right in there through Louisville. As we go south, warmer weather, 87 in Laurel, and you get to Hattiesburg about 89. As we jump across that Alabama state line, we look at that showers as well. Cooler up near Hamilton, Alabama, as we go right down through here in York, Alabama. Y'all are right with us at that 87-degree mark, even over to Demopolis, getting up to 89. As we look ahead, we have nothing happening with hurricanes this morning. As we go by our June 1st action with possibility of hurricanes, nothing stirring out there. That's great news also. Our temperatures, if you'll look at this, it shows that we're just going to stay just a little bit below average right here. And I'll show you on the temperature. Now, out in Texas, it's going to be a little bit more of a drastic change. Alabama looks like it's going to be neutral for the next few days. As we pull up these temperatures, let's look at this of what we've got forecasted here. We see that today we've got a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorm. Our high will reach 86 to 87. We'll get down to about 60 tonight. Now, on top of this rain moving in, we're going to have gusts of about 20 miles an hour. So expect that. Tomorrow, we're not going to be in the 80s at all. Do you see that? This is a little bit of temperature drop here due to the rain. 78 tomorrow, 79 on Sunday, but sunshine both days. And as we head into Memorial Day, not one iota of rain. It's going to be a great day to celebrate a wonderful day. 86 for a high, and as we move on into the week, toward Wednesday, Thursday, we'll start seeing rain once again into the forecast. Let's jump on into June here and see what it has to offer here. As we go through all the way through June 11th, we'll be back into the mid-80s there. Not quite into the 90s, but expect those temperatures to jump back up into those warmer temperatures there. So that's what we've got coming. That's a quick look at your forecast right now this morning. So, wow. A big change there. Let's say some good mornings. There's some folks stirring. Glad to have each and every one of you with me. Reggie McKee, good morning to you. Terry Ray, TGIF. It is, and I love those days. Also, Terry Carter joins us along with Kathy Bounds. Joy Seal, how are you? Good Friday morning, she says. Sarah Smith, we can't get you on TV. Is this a second My TV? I'm not on TV at this point. We'll go on TV at 8 a.m., just that show at that point. And when it's severe weather, we go live on Twin States News to cover that severe weather. But we'll be live at 8 a.m. The morning forecast still just stays here of a general one unless it's severe weather, if that answers that question there. Good morning to Janice Bounds, Tommy Ainsworth. Good morning to you. Rick Joyner, let's see here. Glad to have you with us here. Also, Beverly Stewart, thank you for joining us. Christina Gibson is here. Joyce Godwin, all the way from Tennessee. Bree Parker says, happy Friday. And Sandy Cruz, nice looking weekend. And it is. Enjoy yourself. But as I showed you some of those tragic things that have happened across the state, keep that in mind. Be extra careful. Watch the guy in the lane next to you. We don't want any more loss of life. Hopefully we'll have some more details. And also at this point, we don't know if to my knowledge, it has not been recovered. The Salvation Army truck, still at large. How you hide something that big, I do not know. But stolen from Meridian, be on the lookout for the Salvation Army truck. Report that to the MPD or the Sheriff's Department should you bump up on that somewhere. Charles Coker is up. Good morning. LaWanda Grantham all the way from downtown next to the post office there in Porterville, Mississippi. Good morning. And Miss Joyce Stamper, sweetheart. Glad to have you with me, Miss Joyce. Thank y'all. I'll be back again at 8 o'clock, and we'll go live. We'll be on MeTV along with YouTube and also here on Facebook. We'll cover all your bases. Candace will join me, and again, our top cop will join us. Chris Reed will be in to talk about the holiday weekend and all the events going on. And we got some great subjects as well this morning. Again, thank you for being a part of this and making it so successful. It wouldn't happen without you and without all the sponsors that have done this from day one with me. A big thank you to each one of them. We'll be back here in just a little bit. Thank you for dropping by. We'll see you bright and early, kicking off at 8 this morning here with Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by